That is the go-ahead. Okay. Once the link's all posted, and now we can get started on the actual thing. Set the microphone up a bit better. Man. Really does feel like it's been a hot minute since I've done this shit. Now that I slightly delayed the start of this. But due to the thing being weird. Oh well. Whatever. Let's get down to business. With the help of the Ilia's knights, Saya and the others managed to elude Loki's trap. Ilia is currently in the midst of a civil war between the pro-Burn faction supporting Burn and the conservative faction defending independence. While Zalot, leader of the Confederation, is on a mission, Juno, the lady of the Confederation, on behalf of him, has been fighting hard alongside the conservative knights. However, the pro-Burn faction, with their strong backing, is slowly catching up. In the midst of all this, Saya and her friends, without a single clue, search a way to break the spell on Lindis. A turning point was waiting for them. The pro-Burn faction that supports Burn. How humorous. Alright, Chapter 11, Seeking the Light.
Aurel, how's Mother doing?
She is breathing well now and is calm. However, due to the march and change in environment, she seems to be getting weaker little by little.
I see. I have an audience with the person who organizes the Knights. I was hoping you could come too, Aurel.
Understood. I will accompany you.
Everyone, thank you for coming. I'm acting as the head of the Conservative Alliance. My name is Juno. I sincerely welcome you all with open arms. I'm Saya of the Lorca tribe. There are no words to thank you for helping us out of a dangerous situation. I don't know how I can thank you. But still, how did you know about us? I learned about you through a letter from Master Dayan of the Kutala tribe. From Master Dayan? Correct. It seems that Master Dayan had vaguely sensed the rebellion of the Dolphin tribe. However, without being able to obtain conclusive evidence, they made the first move. But don't get discouraged. Master Dayan is still alive. I discover that he he's being held captive at the Burn Fort in Sakai. If the war situation changes, we may be able to rescue him. For now, stay here and save your strength. Thank you. I'll take your word for it. By the way, about our chief. I had a highly respected shaman look at it, and he said it was a technique he had never seen before. There's nothing else that could give us a clue. I see. Are there really no other clues that could help us? It's not really concrete information, but just one. In the mountains west of here, a priest is said to live there. It is rumored that he has knowledge of magic beyond human understanding. He might be able to know something about it. A priest? What kind of person is he? I've never met him either. I'm not even sure if he actually exists in the first place. Besides, to get to the mountain, you have to cross a cave, but I hear it is now a stronghold for bandits.
A rather vague story.
I'm sorry. This is all the information I can provide you with. Let's get going. From the beginning, we didn't have any leads whatsoever. Besides, right now, I want to keep moving as much as possible. Lady Juno, thank you very much. I don't know if this is a thank you, but we will get rid of the bandits in the cave. I understand. Let Faina show you the way. Faina, is that okay? Yes, gladly. Lady Juno, could you tell me the name of that priest? Renault. Around here, they call him Renault, the Hermit of Light. Although he is a priest, he is an mysterious person. Please be careful. Everyone, we have arrived. Beyond this cave is our destination.
What a huge cave. I didn't know there was such a place in Ilia.
I can feel a strong sense of murder in the air. It doesn't look like things are going to get any easier. This cave is connected to an ancient ruin. There may be traps that will prevent intruders from getting in. Please, watch your step. I understand. I will not let any of you be sacrificed here.
Alright. And that's time for the map. So, as usual, I did my preps off screen. Hey!
Pro-Bernie Knights versus Conservative Knights checks out.
Yeah, that's pretty appropriate, Aesir. Alright, so I did my preps off screen. The thing is that there's one more unit that I want to work into this team, which is Faina. Because despite... I mean, these bases are pretty much what I expect from a Pegasus Knight, which is not bad, all things considered, like, and especially for level 6. That's not terrible. Although we have to cross-reference it with her growths, which are 55 HP, 35 strength, 40 skill, 55 speed, 10 defense, 35 res, 40 luck. Yeah, I do want to use her, because she's going to be necessary, I think, for the next chapter. Because I think there's a unit that she has to talk to. I don't know if it's actually a recruit, but she does have to talk to him at the very least. So I have to find some space for her on the team. I'm thinking that Rick will have to go in favor of her. Like, Rick is not, exactly... Like, I would much rather have another Pegasus Knight, even if this map is a fog map, so I'm going to have to deal with potentially getting ambushed by bow units, like that one right there. But, oh well, we will have to just play things by ear. Or we can cheat and look at the thing on Effie Builder. Seeking the Light. It looks like it's mostly Axe units on the right side starting out. Couple. Alright, let's think about how we do this. So, so I think what it's gonna come down to is Ewan, Robbie, and Vince can go this way, while Gim, Faina, Sagan, Sergei, and Fromi go this way. We have Saya go one way or another. I think we'll have her go right. Just because there's a couple more axe units that a ways. Alright, deploy RL, and let's get down to business. Okay, so let's see. I think first thing on the chopping block here is you can go forth, equip Slim Sword, and use the torch to light the area up. Poison Axe, Hand Axe. Saya, follow behind. And then we play the skip through overly long animations game. Vince can stick behind a little bit so that he's not getting picked off by random stray archer shots. And then, actually, okay, we have two different torch staves. So this might as well not have fog, all things considered. You here, poison bow. You're relatively out of range of most of the people here. So go and go forth with iron sword in hand, and you'll probably just delete everybody off the face of the earth. Yeah. Or at the very least, whittle them down quite a bit. Let's see here. Who's in the most need of experience? Predictably, it's basically Vince, but he doesn't really want to take hits from that archer there. So I think Ewing, you're going to have to. There's chests here. I don't know how fast we have to rush for them necessarily, but. Much as I kind of want Feyna to start getting EXP, a lot of the enemies here are not super conducive to doing. She's not gonna do great against a lot of these enemies here, because she is a bit on the weak side. And I've put Fromy in range of an attack, which is not exactly good policy. Alright, Ewan gets level up, gets no strength, so who cares? Alright, you don't have a longbow, thankfully, so can mostly keep Vince out of danger. Thing is, we do have these annoying poison holes in the wall that were the bane of my existence in the Fire Emblem 7 map where they appeared. Ouch. Yeah. Oh boy. Annoying poison damage is annoying. Let's see here. Vince, you are the one in most need of EXP at this point, I think. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, now for this side. Shoot. Let's see here. I think, Fena, you're going to need to do some combat. Take this guy out. Sergey, I would really like for you to deal with this merm here, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Unless... 17. That's nowhere near enough to put him in kill range. I'm starting to regret bringing this unit along. Alright, at least Gim is reliable. How low level are these enemies? Level 10? I mean, that's... Ugh. So many of my units are not going to be getting any real experience from these enemies. They've routinely been getting 20 experience, which is pretty bad, honestly. Ugh. Alright, nice job. Alright, second takes damage. Let's see here. Okay, I need to chip this merm down. Robbie just killed him. Whatever. Steel sword obtained. Robbie cannot use that. So it's gonna go to one of the other units I've got here. Alright, Vince, please get a good level up off of this. HP. Fucking hell. I said please. Alright, you in. Eclipse Tome, that's... What? What the fuck? Okay, opening up the fucking item description crashed the game. Oh my god. What the hell? Jeez. That's a new one. The game apparently doesn't like reading the Eclipse's item description. God damn. Romhacks and their goddamn spaghetti code. Making things complicated. Alright. I don't have a thief or any... Do I have any chest keys with me by chance? No. So I think I'm gonna have to drag you in across to the other end of the map at some point. I mean, thankfully it's only just for that one chest, but the rest of the chests are on the other side of the screen, which that's a little bit of a nuisance. From me, I think your action is best spent illuminating the arena. You have an iron sword. You have anti-toxins that are stealable, but I don't think I care about that much. Alrighty. I think this map has some kind of walls closing behind you gimmick. And as per usual, my magic users are not getting any magic off level ups. I mean, we can just have Robbie. Robbie can do Robbie things. And just kind of own the rest of the enemies in his way. All right, and then you, Mr. Merm, can come over here and die. Huh? What's that sound? Okay. Damn it. Someone, we need help fast. We're stuck inside this wall. If that... I don't think that will screw me over too badly, but if it does, I'm gonna be real cross. Vince refuses to dodge. Meanwhile, Robbie wrecks house. Let's see here. Okay, so I can move out of the wall. The only thing is that the movement, like where the wall is, kind of goosed my positioning a bit. This really is the cave of glitches. Alright, Vince. Thank you. Robbie, I'm gonna have you double back and take on this brigand. You should be fine doing that. Meanwhile, Ewan can go this a ways, as can Arel. And then we'll have you Physic Vince, just for that. Oh. You and your piss poor magic range. There we go, that's much better. Alright, Sergey, we'll have you chip this guy, or just crit him. You can always just crit him. Luck and defense, who cares? Alright, Fena. Alright, as for this brigand over here... Axe. Fena, you go up this ways and take him on. Sagan, Chip, and Gim take the kill and the EXP. Okay then, that's obnoxious. It's one of those things where, like, I kind of had an idea that that was going to happen, but that specific wall placement is really unfortunate. It's going to cause me some problems. Fina, how are you going to do with 9 and 9? And those are not particularly small hit rates either. Good thing I gave you a vulnerary, because you most likely would have been dead. Give him walk this way. So I'm gonna need you to book it over to the other side. Okay, this just got a little tricky. Ewan's gonna continue making it over to that one chest. I'll just have you this way, Saya. Robbie, you didn't take that hit from this brigand as well as I would have liked. This map just feels like it's made with a bunch of design choices that just kind of drag everything out. Not a fan of maps like that, to be honest. Oh, great. Axe Uners converging on my Fena. That is not something I want to have happen. Crap. Fena's been stuck in a real bad position here. I do not want to lose another Pegasus Knight, so I think I'm just gonna have her retreat this ways. And hope that there's nobody else nearby that could screw things up. From me, I don't want to be too spammy with the torch staves, because I would like to conserve at least some of them for potential later fog maps. Your hit rates are dog shit against these guys. I think we're gonna have to try and work with them anyways. Coin flip. Coin flip fail. We're gonna have you back out a little bit. Helga. Give Robbie a little bit of an extra heal. Alright, let's think here. Saya just mugs these guys. Oh, Jesus!
Ugh, this is what happens to all Pegasus Knights.
God, fucking damn Devil Axe. And it was a 35% hit. Horse shit. Horse and shit. Great. Now how do I get out of this situation? Alright. I guess that works. I just noticed that Vin technically has Canto Plus, as a result of, like, being able to attack and then move. That's a bit of a strange... That's a bit strange. Okay. Alright, let's hope that this works out a little bit better than the last time around did. Ah, come on. Fucking hell! What is with this unit's HP? She's getting one shot by goddamn every axe that hoves her way. And of course, because this is a fucking game, of course I'm not allowed to dodge even when the hits are, you know, less than 40%. I think the only play here really is to just you know, this is obnoxious. You know what I think I have to do? Oh no, but I can't do that because Arel has even less HP. God damn. This is frustrating. Please let Faina live. Please, for the love of God. Dodge. God! I am going to be fucking DBZ abridged Piccolo by the end of this chapter. I swear to Christ. I fucking hate how flimsy these Pegasus Knights are. They're getting completely destroyed by fucking Devil Axe bullshit. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Literally nothing. Like, I cannot hope to reach her in time. So it's entirely RNG whether or not she lives, unless I reset the chapter and try again with just remembering to not put her in front of that stupid wall. Don't think he would go for Ewan if I placed him there, but... Come on, let's get this over with. Worst part is that there's no one here to even watch me suffer through this. Alright, please dodge this time. Thank God. So much stupid. So much stupidity going on. At least this time we can save state. Alright, Saya, go here with Steel Sword. God damn it. Right into the middle of a pack of enemies. That may just be another reset. waiting to happen. Fuck. Alright, Robbie, go forth. I do kind of like the gimmick of the moving of the closing walls, but like just some bad luck with where they were actually placed. All right, Fana. Have Sagan equip his iron sword and then go this a ways so that you'll deal with this one, Merm. You mean you go this way, all to get the chest, and deal with this dipshit, who I forgot was a thing. There's one down here too. Crap. Alright, Vince, I guess go this way. Alright. Yeah. So many enemies. In inopportune locations. Ouch. Oh, come on! Couldn't even see that asshole from off-screen. Alright, Fana, you get strength. That's a good start. Vince is getting doubled. My god. This is so stupid. Sai's at 1 HP. She is basically dead. God damn it. This map sucks. There really is no other way to put it. There's too many of these goddamn enemies all in one place. There's barely anything I can do to get Saya out of danger. Like, even if I go this way, I mean, I guess I can equip the Lance Reaver so that she's not completely foobarred against the oh, great. Helga has 5 range on her physics staff, so I don't even think she can get over there to heal Saya up. My god. What the fuck is this map design? Alright, get rid of one of these pests. Robbie, can we please double some of these enemies? My god. Please. Shit. Alright. Hopefully this will work out. Or Robbie can just eat shit. That also works. Or Fana can eat shit again. My god. That went well. Oh, come on, Saya! That was 15%! That's bullshit. Horse and shit. Horse and shit! My god. I can't continue. Mother, everyone, I'm sorry. And don't worry, Saya. We're starting from before the point where you got trapped. Oh boy, a bunch of notifications from my phone. Okay, so I'll just... More copious reminders for my therapy appointment tomorrow. Okay. You know what, Saya? What we're going to do is we're not going to have you charge forward. We're going to have you pull back a little bit. That ways... We can have it so that the rest of the units deal with some of the irritations down this a ways. Even I think you're fine against, I think you're fine against, most of the gobshites that are over in the west part of the map. Well... Alright. We have more stuff coming in. More binguses. Well, at least she got strength. Alright. That's Reaver. And goes out of range of the site, so I can't check how she does against the other guy. Alright, Fana, finish this guy off. No one wants to double. At least Robbie gets a crit there. HP, magic, skill, and res. Good to see you're one of my more consistent units. If nothing else. Alright, Vince, can you please hit this? I didn't think so. Grouse, grouse, grumble, grumble. Right. Move the rest of the army up in preparation for battle. We'll expend a torch just to keep an eye on the reinforcements in the lower right corner. I could maybe have Sergei deal with this guy. I don't fucking know. I just want this map to be over already. Alright, nice job. Yeah. Speed through some of this. Alright. Alright. So I can kill this guy. So I think that's what I'm going to have her do. Use Lance Reaver. Miss. I am not taking that lying down. Vince, can you hit this guy, please? Okay. You know what, actually? Because what we can do is have Vince come in and body him afterwards. And not get a level up for some fucking reason. Alright, Frummy, hate to put you in danger, but kinda need you to take one for the team. Alright. Fana. Finish this guy off. Nice crit that you did not need to do. Sergei. God bless. Alright. Give him to the right. Alright, chest. Contain 2,000 gold. Was it worth all the hassle? I don't know. Sagan, please. I would really appreciate it if you could double for me. You were doing that so well before. You're supposed to have a giant speed growth. Alright. Oh, nice job, Fena. Alright, more strength. That is always appreciated. Despite a rocky start, she may end up becoming quite useful on this team. Alright. Alright. Oh god, there's so many enemies, like, around this part of the map. That feels very much like a beginner's trap. I do not like it when Fog of War maps put so many enemies in a location off screen that you can't see because of the fog. Steel axe. Excuse me. My god, Gim, can we get so low EXP gain too off of most of these enemies? Like, these soldiers are level 15. I know they're soldiers, but like, shouldn't we be getting some level of decent experience for that? Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll keep the slim sword equipped. I want to break that thing, because I do not like it. Do not like slim weapons as a general rule. And on really low power units like Ewing, they are not particularly appreciated. Okay, let's see here. There's too much risk involved in throwing her into danger. I mean, what we can do is have Fromi come in, heal her up. Alright. Oh, that was a damn good level. 5 magic at level 14, though. That is well and truly tragic. Alright. Nice job finishing her off. Sagan. We'll have you break your iron bow. Nice. It's not the best of level ups, but it will suffice. Alright, Vince, go up this ways. Alright. Sergey, finish this. Finish this chucklefuck off. Alrighty. Let's hurry this the fuck up, man. Alright, that was not something I really wanted to see happen, but oh well. Okay. Let's think here. Sagan, you're actually running low on weapons in general. Okay. Let's take stock of the situation. Robbie, You can probably just finish this guy off. Alright, nice. And we level up to get HP, magic, skill, and res. Damn. Robbie really putting the work in. Alright, Fena. Take this mage out. Don't level up. It's fine, we didn't need that. Vince, finish this guy off. Please get something good for this level. HP and speed. Okay, more speed is appreciated. God, this unit is really trying my patience. He was performing so poorly last map, and this map he's not doing that much better. Alright, Sagan. You mean get your butt over to the rest of the army. Sergei, you can rejoin the fray. Alright. Vulnerary. Might as well. Alright, is there any more off-screen bullshit that wants to ambush me? One soldier. Two soldiers. Okay. Fena, you can get Chippy XP to level up. Off this. Oh, come on. You were at low enough HP that you died off of that. Oh, and I'm all the fucking way back here. Damn it. Damn it. Well, at least this time she doesn't get hit by anything. Okay, Vince, can you get a better level up this time? That's not really that much better. Alright. There's so much stupid happening in this level. Robbie getting worse level ups too. I suppose that's to be expected. Alright, Sagan, go here. Bait out the soldiers, as per usual. Okay. Let's try this again. Fena. Get Chippy XP off this guy. Okay. Double-digit strength. That is nice. Gim. Finish this bandit off. Don't get a level up, because why the fuck not? Saya, you can kill this guy. Also, don't get a level up, because why not? Get a javelin. Okay, and then we only have this guy to deal with. Yakov. Bandits nesting in the ruins of Ilya. Okay, that's a character description. That is not actually a character description. That is just... that feels just like the generic faction description. This hack really does make some choices. Some choices indeed. Vince. I don't No. You can just do whatever. Right. Ewan, you're on cleanup duty with the treasure. Alright. It's time to wrap this shit up. Give you double.
Jeez, I never thought they would come this far. Hey, you, eat this.
I suppose I shouldn't be complaining about hit rates when characters are on thrones, but seriously. Give him one double once he equips the hand axe. Oh well, I well and truly do not care at this point. Fuck me. So I go there. You know what? RL, let's get some bows out for Sagan. Iron bow and short bow. Give. I don't know if I'm actually going to use him to chip the boss down at all, but who knows. Alright. Come on, Sai, hit him once. For God's sake. Okay. And Yuin has more chests to get. Alright, Gim, one good hit, please. That's all I'm asking for. Of course, I don't receive it. Dang. Sergey, I'm not even sure I'm gonna use you long term, but you're the one who's probably gonna get this kill. Just because I can't think of anyone better to give it to. And now we play the waiting game. As in waiting for people's HP to drain. Oh, this time he goes for Gim. And Gim misses. Gets hit in the process. I liked you better when you were weighed down, my dude. Oh, Saya, what the hell was that level? Mend for a little bit more experience. God. My brain is already getting fried. I'm only an hour into the stream. Alright. Let's get this over with. Okay, finally Gim gets the hit. HP, strength, and skill. Nice. One more Min Staff. Use. You can get the chest. Killer bow. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. All things considered. Yakov. Alright. 4 damage, 7 damage. Once again, garbage hit rates. Saya just killed. I don't know. Damn it, I want to give Sergey this kill, but... yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Unless... okay. It's just enough. Alright, Sergey. Fire. Fire! As Mario would say. Alright, he gets the hit.
Gah!
Alright, he's down. My god. Oh, hey, Matt. Stats. I didn't even see what Sergey got for a level up there. I think he got some skill and speed, but... oh, it looks like speed and luck. Oh, well, that's nice. That's fine. Hey, how you guys doing? I didn't see any of you come in. Because I've been so busy. Yeah, we're playing more Sword of Heaven and Earth, and this chapter was a pain in the ass. Faina got trapped on the other side of a closing wall, and she got surrounded by a bunch of enemies, so shit kind of went down and south as a result of that. So this was a pretty taxing chapter for me, honestly. Do I have any keys? I do have a chest key. Okay. So Arel can save us some time and get the last chest. Just bolting. Oh, that's a sweet thing. But that's B rank tome though, so none of my scrunklies can use it at the moment. Get move out of the way so I can get one last heal on Saya before the chapter ends. Alright. And then we can get out of this map. Please. Please.
Phew, we're out. I can see a house over there. It's got to be there. Let's go. Excuse me. There's no one here.
Who are you?
Are you the priest Renault?
There was a time when they called me that.
I came here because I heard that you are a priest who knows a lot about magic. Please lend me your help.
Go home.
Please wait. Our chief, I need you to save my mother.
I tell you to go home. If you want to have a funeral, you'll have to take it somewhere else.
No! I am Saya, daughter of the Lorca chief Lindis. I will do anything to repay you. So please.
Huh? She said it was Lindis. Then you are...
Do you know my mother?
We fought together, but only for a brief moment. However, I still remember the name and face very clearly. Certainly there are resemblances. All right, I'll listen to your story. Time passes. Nonsense. It's as if it were...
Does Priest Renault know anything about this?
Just Renault is enough. That spell, it's a forbidden art created by a man named Nergal. I've been trying to get rid of his legacy. For the last 20 years, I've traveled the worlds. The Ninas. I never thought I'd be involved with Burn again. Who are those people? Gray hair, golden eyes. I've never seen such an ethnic group before. They're morphs. Artificial creatures created by the magic of Nergal. This man, Xenon, is probably a survivor of the morphs that Nergal created in his lifetime. However, I had no idea that morphs could also create other morphs.
Xenon said something like that too. Even so, I can't believe that they are man-made creatures.
Your mother fought those things. Alright, I'll go with you. I can't do much fighting, but I can lend you my wisdom. Take me to Lynn.
Renault, thank you very much.
Also from me, thank you very much for your kind consideration towards our chief.
Do you think you can figure out what it is?
Yes, I knew it. This sorcery, it seals the target's quintessence. In other words, it means to freeze a person's heart, keeping them alive, albeit as empty as a doll.
It's terrible. Renault, is there any way to break the curse placed on my mother?
As a matter of fact, there is. I possess a holy staff called the Staff of Kia. This staff has now lost its power. Moreover, a suitable force field of concentrated magic is required to break through a powerful dark spell. It can't be done just anywhere. A place where magic is accumulated. In other words, a place like an ancient temple. Is that what you mean? That's right. As far as I know, the only place where you can perform the ritual of filling and unsealing magic is the Dragon's Gate on the Dread Isle. The Dread Isle? It's too far away.
Where is the Dread Isle?
Located in the south of the Lycian Alliance territory, is the Island of Valor, known as the Dread Isle. Notoriously difficult for ships to navigate, certain death awaits those inexperienced sailors and adventurers who dare to go due to the unpredictable sea currents and sharp rocks.
Lycia, if we don't defeat the Burns army in Sakai, we won't even be able to enter that country.
The Dragon's Gate was once a place that Nergal used as his base of operations. Perhaps it is still the stronghold of the Morphs. However, there are no other potential sites.
Which means we have to go there.
Lady Juno, it's terrible!
What's the matter?
The pro-Burns Knights of the West have been mobilized. In response, Sakai's Burns army is approaching from the south. It's only a matter of time before they arrive here.
They caught us in a trap. We don't have the strength to split up and take on both of them. I can't believe they're even moving the Burns army. Maybe it's because we came to Ilia. That's not true. Burn would have attacked in the near future whether you were here or not. Even so, their movements are too hasty. There's no choice but to go on the defensive.
Please wait. With all due respect, if the two enemy legions join forces, the castle would probably not survive for more than a day.
Lady Juno, we'll go to the south and give yourself some time. Meanwhile, the people of Ilia will deal with the legions to the west. Wait, that's absurd, no matter how you look at it. The Dolphin tribe must have been involved in the attack. There are not enough of you to go against them. That's why I must do it. I will not forgive Kashin of the Dolphin tribe. I will not forgive Kashin of the Dolphin tribe who sold Sakai. Besides, as long as we have to cross over to the Dread Isle, this is a battle we can't afford to lose. I understand. As soon as we have control of the West, we will send reinforcements. Also, please take this sword with you. What's this? This is a special weapon called the Wormslayer. Burns controls dragons. The meaning of this will be apparent when you see it on the battlefield. Thank you very much. We're going to Sakai. Everyone, prepare for battle.
Wormslayer obtained. Alright. Well, that was a map. God, that fucking sucked. Enemies everywhere. A lot of them obscured by fog. And fucking closing doors that could potentially leave your units stranded in really inopportune locations. Yeah, Lyn can be one of Roy or Lilina's mothers, but Lyn's most popular pairings are Hector and Wrath, but there's no real can and parry for Lyn. Hey, Armory! But really, there's not much of a contest for Eliwood. Ninian is the most popular ship for Eliwood, and Fiora is a close second. Yeah, that's how it seems to go. Howdy, Armory. You came at an interesting time, because I need to use the bathroom and take a break after that map. So, I will be right back. Give me a few minutes. I'll see you then. I'm back. Like, the next map presents kind of an interesting. Tuesday evenings are just really busy for me. Other days aren't so bad. I can believe it. I mean, last week I didn't stream at all, partly because I was starting up at my new part-time job, and I didn't have a ton of time to do streaming things. But honestly, I also just needed a break because, like, I've been in a weird place with streaming, honestly. Part of it's just I'm not happy with the quality of, like, the actual stream footage, and part of it is just I'm frankly dealing with underwhelming stream attendance, which, like, you know, what can you really do about that? Let's move on to the next chapter. Leaving the pro-Burn forces in the west to Juno, Saya and the others left Edessa Castle. They came face to face with the Burn's army advancing from the south. The enemies were Burn's shadowy lord Loki, Kashin, chieftain of the Dolphin tribe, Lydia, a female mercenary known for her strength, and in the rear, the White Demon, led by Sigyun, who remains silent as if waiting for an opportunity. For her mother's sake, Ilya, and for her own sake, Saya plunges into the endless clouds of war. Alright. Time for chapter 15. Law of the Steppe. The Steppe Ing Stone. The deployment of troops has been completed, sir. Good. Here, Saya. Have you lost your mind coming at us with just them? It is not something to be underestimated. Defeat is certain once you're on the defensive. It is quite a feat for them to respond to our initiative and go on the offensive. I had planned to infiltrate your people into the Kutala tribe and take a chance to get rid of them, but I should have taken that little girl into account. Lord Kashin, I leave the command of this place in your hands. I even lent you an army. There's no doubt that you can't lose. Of course. First I'll take down that insolent Saya, and then take Juno's head and the others. Well, I shall depart and take command. What a big mouth you've got. In the beginning, before the coalition with the Jutes, he was just a coward who was afraid. A coward who was afraid, as opposed to a coward who wasn't afraid? Whatever. Once he's dead. What are you doing? You're Lydia, aren't you? What do you think you're doing? Get to your position. I still haven't received my payment from the last time. Idiot! Now is not the time for this leisurely affair. The enemy is at our doorstep. Just give it to me and I'll be right there. My payment from the last time. I'll have you punished for disobeying orders. Hurry up and get out of here. Oh, there's an arena in this chapter. What about the number of enemies? They seem to have split up into several units and dispersed. Perhaps it's because we acted too quickly. The number of units moving towards us is still small, but reinforcements may arrive soon. There's also rumored that a Pegasus Knight named Sigyun is waiting for an opportunity in the rear. Got it. We can't dawdle. Now's the time to cut in. Lady Saya. What? I've heard that the enemy has a mercenary named Lydia. Yeah, looks like it. Please, if you could, let me talk to her. I can't say for sure, but I think I might be able to do something. Do you know her? No, that's not the case. All right. If the opportunity arises, I will let you talk to her. Come on, everyone. This is just the first step of a new battle. Behind us, Juno and the others are fighting with decisive determination. We are by ourselves. Don't let any single one of them have an escape. Alright. Is it also because you were busy with Black Dragon Beginnings or Darius the Conqueror? I have been doing a good deal of work on Darius. Yeah, I've gotten a little bit of oh, Jeff, I need to steal your weapons because I am not using you. But I have done a decent amount of work on Darius. Okay, Rostov. Okay, Dorcas, we need a way to get you into the party. Because we're probably gonna need another bow user. Let's see, who's particularly worth leaving behind? Rick... Honestly, Rick has more... Like, Rick has better stats than Vince. It's just that Vince has the benefit of flying. But I don't know, he's honestly not that good compared to Feyna. And Feyna was getting her ass kicked last chapter, so that's saying something. You mean... Do I need... Is there anything I need to steal on this map? Let's see. Silence of Physic. Oh, we've got multiple bosses on this chapter. Oh, we've got Manicheets too. That's gonna be a thing. We have a potentially stealable lockpick, but there's also a droppable one, so... Yeah, I think Ewan is gonna hit the bench for this map. I do not see myself needing him particularly much. Yeah, I think that we're pretty much set on that front. Alright, Rostov. I am going to give you an Earth Seal, just in case you hit 20 speed during this map. Anything interesting I've missed, by the way? Deaths, unintentionally funny dialogues, just Sagan things. You missed... that last chapter in the cave was a pain in the dill hole. Is what I'm gonna say that you missed. Because I had a whole bunch of stuff, like, Feyna got stuck on the wrong side of one of the... So, there was a funny thing that happened where Saya and Helga got stuck in one of the closing walls that's on this map. And then there was another instance where Feyna got stuck on the right side of one of the closing walls, in between a whole bunch of enemies, and I was having to, like, gamble with not getting hit by a fucking devil axe in order to try and keep her alive, which that was about as fun as it sounds. Not a particularly enjoyable chapter, in my opinion. Okay. So I will take the Wormslayer. Emmy, I'll give you the busted steel sword. The busted up steel sword, I should probably say. Okay, we have a couple of armor knights. Is that worth bringing out the armor slayers? I don't really think it is. Alright. Let's think here. Okay. In terms of, grape. What do we think? I think Rick is pretty set in terms of stuff he has. Yeah, Feyna doesn't look like she needs a whole lot else. Gim. What could I give you? Poleaxe looks like it would be good. Do I have a Rider's Bane in my inventory, or did that break? I think it broke. Yeah. Just a heavy spear. Udo, Armor Slayer. None of that looks especially appealing. Although the Wu Dao could go nice on Saya. I don't think it's necessary. Sergey, drop your talisman in the thing. I'm gonna get the Bolting Tome out just so that Sergey has... Oh, wait, who? Oh, because it's on fucking, Arel. Alright, never mind. Right. We can deposit this torch staff. I think a rescue could go nicely. Robbie, you do not have... Oh, no, you do. Clips. Oh, right, that's the other funny thing that happened, was that the, I picked up the Eclipse Tome from one of the chests, and, And I looked at the description, and it caused the game to crash. That was the other thing. But to be honest, is any Fog of War chapter enjoyable? Not just in this hack, but any Fire Emblem game? Probably not. I mean, there's some Fog of War chapters that are alright, in my opinion, but yeah, they tend to not be. There's a reason they're one of the not so fondly remembered gameplay gimmicks in the series. Okay. Hammerun Staff. I really don't feel like I need a Hammerun Staff right now. I mean, patching up the Monikati could be nice. Actually, I think I will do that at some point. Excuse me. Alright. Now to get everything set up. Our formation. Grape, you're going to be going south. Let's see here. Got a lot of a lot of lances down south, and Rider's Banes. Okay. We need Saya to go down south with the Wormslayer to kill this dragon. Otherwise, that's going to be a nuisance. Meanwhile, so I think what it's going to be is Saya, Gim, and Grape will go down south. Meanwhile, let's see here. So yeah, I think it'll be. I think Feina has to stay behind because I know that one of the things with this map is that Sigyun shows up near the start, and you have to talk to her with either Feina or Irina if she survived, which she did not survive for me. Other than that, let's see here. Alright, save, and let's get this show on the road. Alright, okay. Let's think about this. Rick, you're going this ways. So what we'll have you do is we'll have Dorcas soften this guy up for you. And then you finish him off. So you can start regaining some of the EXP that you missed out on last map. The only thing is that the poleaxe on Gim, kind of a nombo with him going down south. You know what? I'm gonna reset, because I think that instead of having... Yeah. Alright, because I think that what I'm gonna have happen is, Gim will go this a ways, so that he can, deal with all the cavalry units over here with his poleaxe. And then we'll have Dorcas go down this way because he can deal with all the lance units, and he can shoot some of the wyverns. All right, let's try this again. Blairel, save state for good measure, and let's get this show on the road. All right, Sagan. Sagan weakens. Rick finishes off. Arel, your inventory. You're gonna be putting stuff away, mostly. I can never get used to that, frickin' flash that happens when the inventory shows up. That's really distracting. Alright. We have some pesky bolting bungholes on this map, too. Alright. Javelin away. Lockpick obtain. That is not particularly needed on this map. Alright, Sergei. Oh, actually, Robbie doesn't have too bad of a hit rate against this dragon. War dragon with the end cut off. Gotta love text limitations. And somehow Robbie missed. Oh well. He does get a nice weapon level increase out of that. He's already at A rank. Nice. Fromy, you go with these guys. Got Gim here. I'm gonna play cautious with that ballista over there, because I do not trust myself to I do not trust my units to dodge it. And after what happened with Vince in the last one of these streams, I think that is probably best policy. Yeah, Cavaliers. Okay. And Dorcas. Now these Manicheets, okay, thankfully they're one range locked. That is good to know. God, I hate dealing with ballistas, especially in these games, because they're frequently just strong enough that they're a major headache to approach without losing one of your flying units. Grape with Javelin. We'll go over this way with Arel so he can potentially get us some items. Level 16. And still no magic. So few magic level ups on the magic units. I think I've complained about that enough. Thank you very much. No, Rick, we'll put you here. Turtle up and find success, as is tradition with many of these games. You know what? You'll go this way. We have plenty of units going down south. Alright, Mr. Dragon. Geez, 25 damage. Thank God that Grape avoided. War Tracker. I gotta get back to work. See you later. Alright. See you later, Matt. Alright, get poleaxed, noob. Alright, Grape. Nice job. Dorcas taking hits from the ballistay. Gim just going to town with his poleaxe. Alright. One chapter down. Or one turn down. What do you have equipped? Steel Lance. So I think that Gim may just... yeah, he just clobbers him. I don't particularly want to do that, though. I would like to get some other people to get some kills. That's going to be a bit of a thing, though, because of how bad some of these units are, even after all the training I've pumped into them. Okay. Let's go over to this side, and Saya. Oh my god! 6 damage! That is embarrassing. I guess it's just better to, you know, have Robbie go in and clobber them. Okay. Alright. I can't get over to that ballista in time to shoot it. to take it out. I'm gonna have to play a little risky with hit rates. Well, what's our stock of weapons looking like? Could use a couple more iron swords. Could use a couple more lances in general. Axes, bows. So maybe mostly just could get a little bit of everything from the armory. Alright. We have a longsword for sale. That's actually not a bad idea. A couple of iron swords, one longsword just for the heck of it. A couple iron lances, one steel lance. A couple of steel axes. Hand axe, I think we're good on. And then one of both kinds of bows, because I don't really feel like I need bows that much. You know what, Dorcas? What's your weapon ranks looking like? Dorcas, you just, go ahead and shoot this guy. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Let's think. Gim, you do pretty good against this guy. Might as well. The power of the Knights of Burns. Let me engrave it onto your body. Or you can just get owned. That's also an option. Right. Right. Sergei can almost almost missed his chance to get that kill. Just barely short with the Iron Lance, so we have to rely on a less accurate weapon. All right, Camilla, let's try that again. Not bad. The Kingdom of Burn, glory to them. And Rick levels up. And he gains HP and speed. Alright, that'll do. Awfully fast for an armor knight, aren't you? I don't think I need to be too paranoid about this. Alright. Please be nice, Mr. Ballista. Wow. Hitting through a Lance Reaver. Okay, he decides to... Ballista targeting AI can just really be... Like, I swear to God, it has no... It never seems to make up its mind about what it actually wants to do. It's like half the time you put a flyer in its range... You know, perfectly easy kill for it, and they just do not bother. It is strange. Using burning silver sword uses to deal any kind of damage against these troubadours. I mean, you can go to the vendor, just for the heck of it. This is a general store. We need, in terms of tomes and staves. I mean, more healing staves are always appreciated. And you know what? I think I will... do I really need them? I think the 3-use key that we got is enough, but I'll buy one more chest key just for the heck of it. And one fire tome and one thunder. I don't think I need more than that. think I am pretty all set as far as most of the other rest of my tome weapons go. Alright. So, Faina, you can soften this guy up. And Vince, you can close in for the kill. Alright. Lydia, how are we gonna bait you out? Well, these are some pretty impressive stats. Alright, and the good news is that your reach is a little bit further than that of your compadres here. So I think I can just equip you with a... can equip Grape with a hand axe and be perfectly safe, I think. Arel, you put everything into that fucking flash when the convoy screen comes up is going to drive me berserk. Camilla level up, who cares? And run away like a coward. Nice. Alright. And we have pirates to deal with. And I think we can comfortably... we can pretty comfortably ignore that guy for the time being. Alright, Rick. And then Gim, you can finish this Troubadour off for level up. HP, skill, speed, and luck. Nice. Lacking in defense, but honestly, not too bad. For me, get a little heal experience off that. Okay, I don't really want to deal with these wyverns with just my flying units. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Vince go here. I'm gonna go down this way. Grape, let's recruit us a new member of the team.
You're Lydia, aren't you?
Huh?
I'm Grape, and Ilya the Knight. So, well, I'm a fan of yours.
Huh?
You're famous among the Knights of Ilya, combining the strength and calmness of a man, the true mirror of a warrior. To the knights, whose ideal is a strong woman, you're as good as a goddess.
I see.
Lydia, why don't you cut off with those stingy people from the Dolphin tribe and join us? We'll make sure you get properly rewarded for your services later. Come on, come on!
I'm at a loss. If you insist that much, okay then. Okay, that was a recruitment conversation. Alright, Lydia. Those are some sexy bases, I will admit. As for your growth rates, I remember them being really high, because I did look at that. I did take a quick look at you. She is an old and powerful female mercenary who is well known, indifferent and apathetic to everything. And your growth rates are 75 HP, 50 strength, 65 skill, 55 speed, 25 defense, 10 res, and 40 luck. Those are some cracked growths for a pre-promote. This game does very much encourages you to use units like Dorcas and Lydia, but I don't know. Like, compare her to Emmy. Like, Emmy does have a little bit more strength, I think. Yeah. Well, no, she has... actually, Holy shit, Emmy is completely outclassed by Lydia. I mean, that'll change once Emmy promotes, but... Oh god, do I want to bother? Like, do I want to bother giving Emmy 5 more levels when Lydia kind of does everything she does plus? Oh, that's... Oh, that'll be a interesting question to ask. One I'll ask at another time. One I'll answer at another time, I should say. God, my stash is itching today. Hermern. We'll use it on this Manikati. Alright. Lydia is okay. Emmy still surpasses, though. I mean, assuming that you continue to train Emmy, but like Lydia does seem pretty beastly. Like, those growth rates are not to be trifled with. I mean, I say as she fails to get a kill on a soldier, but it's the thing with hand axes. So many pirates. Alright. Okay, I have put Dorcas in the wrong position. This is not where he should be. To deal with this merm. Or this wyvern. Merm. I don't know why I said that. Lynn can't reach him. So I think it's gonna be... I think it's gonna have to be, Fana, what do you do? 2 damage. 5, 10 with, 10 with the Iron Lance. So... But Vince does not... God, Vince, you have been really breaking my heart lately. Alright, Grape. Okay, Saya, you can just, you can pick off some of these guys over here. Lydia can get rid of this one. Dorcas finishes this guy off. Right, Vince. And then finally, Fina. Nice. Level up. HP, speed, luck, and defense. She's almost capped her speed, actually. She may well be, worth an early promotion, all things considered. Now, for this side. Sergey! Please get a good level up. HP, skill, speed, and luck. Okay. More speed. That is nice. Emmy, I might just have you stick around here and deal with these pirates. Because I think you can get away with it. Sagan, meanwhile, you go here. Gim, don't get too close to that merm. So I would much rather have Rick fight him than you. Rel, go here. Helga. Heal Vince up with the physics staff just for the heck of it. Alright, you get owned. Rick levels up HP, speed, and luck. Gotta love how speed is one of his highest stats. We've got more pain in the asses over here. I don't want to spend so much time dealing with potentially infinitely respawning reinforcements, so Robbie, you go here. And Saya, you start booking it out of there. That puts you in range of a javelin. Oh, that's... that's not that big a deal. Actually, I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. Helga gets a little more EXP. Arel, go this way so that some of our units can pick items up off you. Okay. Emmy, I would like for you to be a little further back so that those pirates are not sticking themselves in a weird spot with their hand axes. Rick, finish this guy off, please. Sergey, you go for the village, and then Gim can start pushing south. Camilla, get Rick a little further ahead, and that should be Gucci, I think. Nice crit grape. Nice job, Dorcas. And annoying physics staff. Physics staff is annoying.
That's them. Those Sakai people. How dare they bring unnecessary trouble to Ilya? Well, let's see what happens next.
Let's see. Does Sigyun have any more people who pop up around her? Kind of looks like she does. I think we're gonna have to send Fena on a bit of a wild goose chase to go get her. But before we do that, Dorcas, please shoot this dingus. Saya, finish this guy off. I did not bring a heavy spear, so Grape can't really do a whole lot against him. Against this guy. Oh well, Robbie can double. Okay, Grape, I need you out of that position. Vince, my god, you suck ass. Arel. Let's get the heavy spear out. And give it to Vince. So that he can do something against this guy. Nice. Alright, Helga levels up. 20 luck. Not bad. Not bad at all. And wyverns are annoying. Alright, Grape hit 20. Grape hit 20 speed, so he's gonna get promoted. My traditional rule with promotions in Fire Emblem games is it's either level 20 or if you're above level 15 with a capped stat, then I also promote. Let's see here. Sergey. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, you. You're the ones who are fighting Burn. I'm Trakina. I have a small amount of knowledge in dark magic. Please, let me accompany you. Don't do anything stupid. What's the point of you going there by yourself? It's not stupid. The Burn soldiers burned my collection of books. Every last one of them. This is a crime against human society. No, this is treason against the entire intellectual civilization. Now please, let me be part of the fight.
Wait a minute.
Aunt, don't try to stop me anymore. If it is my destiny to disappear with the knowledge, I will gladly accept.
Alright, that's fine. But you don't even have a weapon or anything. I'm not gonna stop you. Here, I thought I'd give you this.
Ah, thank you. I'll definitely come back to the village after exploring the outside world. Well then, Trakina, here I go.
Trakina, another dark mage. Oh, 15 base speed. That's not bad, actually. Unfortunately for her, Robbie has that plus an actual fucking magic stat. So, yeah, she is not, So she is not going to be of much use to us. Growths are 55 HP, 45 magic, 50 skill, 40 speed, 10 defense, 40 res, and 50 luck. About what I expected from this hack. A small town teacher who loves to read, curious and at times clumsy. Yeah. Not much to write home about. I mean, another Nosferatu tome, though. That is a benefit. Robbie shall appreciate that, methinks. Alright. I think that, you just have regular axes. You have a thunder tome, though. Don't really want to deal with that. Sagan. Fremy. Emmy, you stay put. Alright. And Darrell. Oh, that's a scary hit. That almost could have ended in a unit death. Not that I would have minded too much. 4 con 2. Oh, right, yeah. I know that there's a pre-promoted sage we're going to get later who has 4 con as well, which... Gross. So very gross. That's not something I wanted to see. Forgot about that bow user. And we've got more coming up on us. Joy. Okay. Got pests on our rear. I need to get Faina over to Sigyun, but she's kind of going to have her hands full for a little bit. I think this is going to have to be the play. These pirates have hand axes. That is not a thing I like. Grape, let's even the odds a little bit. It is time for you to give yourself a promotion and become Paladin with a... That's an interesting color palette choice, given that he wears blue armor primarily. But yeah, gains axes. Axe success. And then what can we do? Dorcas. Shoot this pest. Arel, go this way, so you're out of danger for the most part. Yep. Good. And then. Mendvince up. Armory. Not armory. What the hell am I doing? Saya. Go in. Vince. I'm gonna trust you to hit this. Nice. Luck. Jesus Louises. Alright. Lydia goes up in front with a hand axe. Alright. Trakina, get out of the way. And then Emmy. You're gonna be finishing these guys off. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Sagan. Okay, this guy's weakened. So, I think what I can do is have Sergei pick him off. Not bad. And he gets the weapon level increase, so he can finally use the Air Caliber Tome. Gim just owns... Rick just owns. Not bad. Alright. That could have been a bad hit on Helga there. Alright. Robbie time. That would have been bad if both of those hit. Oh, that's 34% hit. I don't have a restore staff either. God damn it. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about that. Rick, go and roll. On. Alright, Gim. It's poleaxe time, methinks. From me. Emmy, you're not actually in range of the pirates anymore, so I think you're gonna have to start moving to rejoin the main army. Not bad. Saya, you take care of this jerk. Grape, you can, I guess, not kill these guys. Vince? I know your hit rate's shaky, but... Armory, tell me, does Sigyun move if anyone gets in her range? Because I would really rather not deal with that. How long does this last for? 4 turns. Christ on a bike.
Both my son and grandson were killed by burned soldiers in Bulgar. I don't even have the strength to hate them anymore. Please, take this. My son prepared this for my grandson.
Earth Seal. That is always handy. Alright, Lydia, just finish this. Finish this priest off. Surprisingly, a lot of HP for a priest. And annoying nomads are annoying. Okay. Okay, so Fromy does have a restore staff on her. Is she in range to get that off? I don't think so. Alright, Saya. Fa-la-la-la. Hey, Fromy gets magic. That's nice. I think Sigyun moves. I don't remember the turn, unfortunately. What turn are you on? I think she starts moving on a particular turn. Where are we, actually? Turn 11. Let me check FE Builder, because... It does look like there's an event on turn 12. I think just to be safe, I will do this. Alright, grape. Abby, heal yourself up. Let's see here. I think it's on turn 13. Okay. Well, it's not turn 12, I can say that much. I do not trust her to be super cooperative. So... Robbie! Take out these pirates. Heal up. Now, for this boss, Kashin, chieftain of the Dolphin tribe, colluded with Loki and acted as his spy. I think Saya actually can double him. What are your Silverbone Steel Sword? Alright, so I think Saya may just body this guy outright. Alright, Rick, we'll move you towards the arena. Me, Sergey. How much arena grinding do I really want to do right now? I think I'll just kill the boss and then see how I'm feeling. So I'm not sure I want to waste too much time on that. Here comes Sigyun. Oop. It's time to move on. We will sweep through the people of Sakai and join the Burns army. You guys, let's go. Here they come, the idiots. Give the signal to the hidden units. Take them by surprise from behind. God damn it. I can only hope that talking to Sigyun causes the rest of her Pegasus squad to go away. Just in case, we equip the javelin. Talk.
Captain Sigyun! Fena! So you're with them, huh? Why? Why would Captain Sigyun act in such a way? I've seen it. The true power of Burn. You've seen it too. The incarnate of a inhuman being. That's not all. No matter how hard Juno and the others try, they're no match for him. So are you saying that you accept Burn's rule? Please come to your senses. Once we become a vassal state of Burn, I'm sure there will be no future for Ilia. They will use and consume us. It was this supposed to be Ilia's future that Captain Sigyun had envisioned? What happened to your chivalry? Huh. Then what should I do? Do you want me to go into a futile battle, knowing that I'll die in a shameful and disgraceful way? We are mercenaries, who are loyal to our people and for our people. If there's even the slightest hope that we can protect what's important. Besides, it hasn't been decided that we'll lose yet. In fact, Saya and the others are evenly matched against that many Burns troops. we add Captain Sigyun's strength, we can even turn the battle situation in our favor. Captain Sigyun? It's a strange feeling to be lectured by one's own students. Alright, I'll back off this time. Along the way, I'll have to reconsider things. What you call Ilya's hope. Faina, don't you dare mess it up. You're going to live and follow that path until the very end. Now go. Yes!
Okay, good. They all turned green. That could have been real awkward if some of them stayed red. Alright, meanwhile, I have this bunghole down here. Okay. Robbie, I think you can just deal with a couple of them. Magic! Yay. Useless. Absolutely useless. Alright. Saya just kind of bodies this guy. Might as well.
Kashin!
Well, if it isn't the Lorca's little girl. If only you had died then.
How dare you betray Master Dayan? No, all the people of the Kutala. Prepare yourself.
Alright, and we already get one miss. And 2 misses. That was a Binding Blade moment. Certified Binding Blade moment. Emmy, you can deal with this chump. Freaking Elfire Tome. Oh, there's more armories over here. Alright, Kashin. I'm gonna guess you get weighed down by this weapon too? Nice.
This is ridiculous.
And dead. Saya almost gets, Saya's at another almost full level up. And cap speed! I expect her to get no other stats. For a little bit now that her speed is capped. Alright. Nice job, Robbie. Double dutching and failing to get kills. And we have really pointless enemy reinforcements that don't feel like they're here to do anything besides pad the map out. So I finished this loser off. They have freaking killer weapons. Level 17, and no strength, once again. Why am I not surprised? Alright, let's check what's in these. Is that the same? Yeah, this is totally the same weapons that were in the other two. That is really pointful level design, my friend. Okay. Anyways, let's see here. Okay, we have this guy up here. Rick, go into the arena. And fight this pirate, which will inevitably result in your death. Great. That wasn't supposed to, indeed. All the way back here, fuck. God damn it. At least Saya gets the kill early this time around. And she gets strength. Not bad. Blah, blah. It's proving to be a very lengthy map. Why I was a little reticent to start it after the last one. Already took it fucking hour to complete. Alright, get out of here. Okay. With that done. All right. That's all that's the confirmation that we have all the enemies defeat. It's arena time. Oh wait, arena. Yeah. I think we've done that joke before. Okay. Alright, Rick, let's try this again. Going up against another knight with considerably more HP than you do, but not as much speed, which allows you to win the day. Alright. Oh, a hero, huh? Coming from right the fuck out of nowhere. There's a Lance Reaver equipped. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Dorcas... God. This guy is so fucking bulky! Yeah, this guy's gonna fuck my day up real bad if I am not careful. Starting with, most likely, owning Grape. Gonna be primarily, you know what, Iron Axe. It does a little bit more. Not a great amount, though. Of course, hit rates against him are going to be a bitch. And there's the matter of this Bingus over here. And thankfully, it's looking like he's gonna go down a little bit easier. Vince, what the fuck? Seriously? My god, I am seriously considering benching Vince. I think as soon as the pre-promote Wyvern that I know is coming shows up, Vince is gonna hit the bench. Because he has really been disappointing me. help myself, sorry. Nah, it's fine. Oh, jeez, that was probably not a smart move on my part. Oh my god, how many more of these freaking enemies are gonna show up in random locations? The map is basically over, my friends. Go home. These guys really do not need to be here. I do not like games being so spammy with these reinforcements. That does not accomplish anything except dragging the map out. Who gets the kill, gets the kill, gets the beautiful kill on this hero? Good question, given that no one is doing any fucking damage to him. Alright, Lydia. Put a dent in this guy, please. Nice. And just one more hit. Come on, Sergey. Nice. That gets a level up. HP. My god. At least he's close to promoting, but jeez. Please do not do that. Do not even dare. I'm so sick of shit like that. I am so sick of shit like that happening. God. Would have appreciated a crit there, Sagan. These idiots really have them as a fucking killer bow. Oh, great. Come on. Is your noodle arm really going to screw me over like that? Alright. Sergey doesn't do any better with the level up the second time around. Hey. Oof. Yeah, indeed. Always feels bad when it comes down to, like, really low percent hits conking you on the noggin, taking you out. Oh, Gim, you're so close to level 20. I am very tempted to just grind you up at this arena. I don't think I'm going to do that, but the temptation is there. Fine, you need to get some levels. Grape, come in. Oh, excusey. Good grief. Alright. Helga hits level 18. Level 18! Ah, oh. Okay. Arena time. Time to finish up what has begun at the arena. Alright. One last little bit of arena grinding, and we should be good to go. Alright, Gim, you go first. Shaman. Alright. That was easy enough. Alright, this is pretty free, despite... Why is that doing 19 damage with an Iron Lance? That is really gross. My God. I am so mentally done with this chapter, and yet I am somehow not done with it, actually. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Alright, see you later, Armory. I don't blame you. I wouldn't watch this either. Fucking hell. Wow, that's some luck right there. Jeez, Fena with the crits. And then the shitty level up to cap it off. Blah, 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 blah. Great. Oh, she wins anyway. Doesn't matter have sex. Doesn't matter had sex. Come on, game. This is getting old. dadgummit. Okay, this is getting annoying real quick. Oh my lord! Stop with this. Why did I do that? This is why I don't like arenas. Oh, thank God. And 20 speed. Do I dare early promote her? I don't really feel like I want to deal with the consequences of that. Let's move the people who don't need to be grinded out of the way. Are you serious? That should have been free. Damn brigands and their freaking absurd HP. My God, why are they doing so much damage with iron weapons? This is why I can't stand arenas. Friggin' assholes. God. Please give me something that I can actually fight. Fucking hell. I'm getting real sick of this shit. Two. Three. Okay, finally something that I get one shot by. I hate arenas so much. Give me bonus experience any day of the week. Okay, finally. My God, that should not have taken as long as it did. Of course, no one dodges at 70% or above. she's getting doubled now. God. I just want to move the fuck on from this chapter. My God. Right. Vince, please do better. This probably is going to suck ass. Yep. He gets doubled. Because this unit just is not good. Wyverns are always good in Fire Emblem because of flying, they say. Yeah, we'll try one that actually has fucking base stats. Gah. Level 6. Because fuck you, I guess. Urgh. Come on, game. $750. And it's still a fucking knight. It's still a fucking knight that I do 5 damage to. And get owned by within 1 HP. What is going on here? My God. Give me something in the 800s, please. Damn it! Why did I do that? Fucking hell. My God. Watch her get 1 stat on level up. HP, strength, speed. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm a little less mad now. Little less mad. Alright, Vince. Please. Please, for the love of God. Be nice to me, game. That's not being nice. Jesus Christ, these enemies have overinflated stats. Why is it so onerous for you to not let me dodge? Is that really going to add anything to this? These units have shitty enough bases as it is. Don't need you being unkind to them on top of all that. 1 off. 1 damage off from the fucking kill before... God, give me something reasonable. Come on. Can I just be allowed to... Man, if I knew how to put action replay codes into this, you would all just be so screwed. Nice job, Dorcas. You went against a fucking sword master. Didn't even get a level up worth a damn off of it. You. My God. Would it really be such bad game design to let the player choose their opponents in these fights? God. He's not even at the fucking level yet. Whew. Nice crit. Oh my God, it was really that easy all this time. He even got a halfway decent level up off of it too. Fuck. Alright, Vince, get the fuck off of there. What the hell, Robbie? You 80%. You missed an 80%. Couldn't dodge less than 50% hits. Fuck. That was stupid. Sagan, you'll be the last one on the chopping block. They just outdamage me. They just plain do more damage. They never miss. Nice crit. Jesus Christ. He gets fucking HP for his level up. Because of fucking cucking course. Alright, Sagan, you're gonna be the last one to do this, because I am not fucking around with this shit. Alright, not bad. Not bad. He got strength and speed. That's pretty good. Fuck, that took so fucking long. Let's get out of here. The remaining soldiers are scattering one by one. The victory is ours. Damn it! Let go of me! I said let go of me! The Dolphin tribe is the greatest tribe in all of Sakai.
Kashin, I hope you remember the law of the steppe.
What? Ah!
Those who betray their friends,
Regardless of their status,
should be executed immediately. Normally I would execute you after giving you the appropriate punishment. This is mercy.
Lady Saya, let me take your place.
No, I'll do it. Get that man on his knees.
Wait! I was just being used to...
Get cut down.
Lady Saya.
He was an unforgivable man. However, there's no time to waste. Let's leave the castle. It was just destroyed a few moments ago. The Burns army! How did they know where we were? I wonder why. This just means that my prediction was one step ahead of yours. Although, I didn't expect Kashin to be so useless. Damn it! You guys are responsible for this, aren't you? Because it interfered with our operation. So I ordered my men to have it removed. I'm sorry about the residents. Well, as they say, sacrifices are always a part of war. Damn bastard! I'll never forgive you! If you think you've won with an army of that size, you're wrong. Very courageous indeed. Now, how about this? Killing! Oh, more people.
Did you call me?
The Black Dragon unit.
Life is something to be cherished, Lorca's daughter, even if it's destined to be fleeting and scattered.
Don't kill her. That Xenon guy wants her. Xenon? Then you guys are also... Don't lump me in with that fanatical group. After all, they're just pawns to use for the benefit of our glorious kingdom of Bern. Well, the babbling is over. Surrender! Not so fast. The fact that you guys were able to come here. The pro-Bern's forces have withdrawn. All that's left is you. I was watching Juno's slow fight and my body just started moving. Before I knew it, I was in this situation. We're Ilia's Knights of 100 battles. Even with the Black Dragon unit, you will not get away unscathed. No! All troops withdraw. You, one of these days, I'll make sure all of you pay for this. Lady Juno! It's all thanks to you that we're here. I'll definitely repay you this kindness one day. We were just fighting our own battles. What's going to happen to Ilia now? For the moment, the balance of power in Ilia is in our favor. However, the pro-Bern faction still has many knights left intact. The civil war will continue for some time. I see. It's nothing to be pessimistic about. I'm sure this loss has caused a rift in the ranks of those who have been beholden to Bern. If we continue to hold the upper hand, the enemy may even destroy themselves. Especially if you guys can keep the Bern's army at bay in Sakai. When the time is right, we may be able to send reinforcements from here. Please don't give up and hold on. Let's all hope for the best. It's our policy to be contractual and righteous. Thank you very much. But what should I do now? Even though we're going to rescue Master Dan, we have nowhere to go. First, I need to get Mother someplace safe to rest. I agree. What about relying on the Church of Elamine? There must be a church monastery in Sakai. How about you leave Lady Lynn there for a while?
It's a reasonable idea. If I go, the people at the church won't be able to say no.
It's settled. Lady Juno, let's meet again someday. May the winds of Hanan be upon you all. Also for you. May the holy knight Berrigan bless you.
Oh, God. There's a couple of maps indeed. Just got back from Egelgard stream. Egelgard is Mangs, by the way. I feel for using Vince equals L Wyvern. Seriously, this is FE4 substitute units versus FE12 reverse lunatic enemies. Yeah. Fucking hate arenas in GBA Fire Emblem. Alright, that's where the stream is going to go. I'm too tired for the outros, so I will see you all on Thursday. And hopefully that stream will be a little less of a shit show compared to this one. Bye.